a long ass time since I recorded one of these, and I've been talking about doing one for a while. Today I was kind of deciding between whether or not I wanted to do the AOL progs, not necessarily even AOL progs, like there's a whole culture around downloading shit that you're not supposed to have back then. But I was between that or The Sopranos and just general Italian mafia fan sites. We can do that another time. But I was just feeling the AOL stuff more. Let me see who's in here. And also, thank you for... Oh no, I'm like backwards on my activity here. Well, thank you for the sub Ocean House, and thank you for the bits count death toll. We're waiting here with the ECW screens. I'm actually, so with the music, I wanted to have some kind of music going during the stream, and I hope it doesn't fuck things up going back and editing it. I usually have biodegradable edit these episodes though, so that'll be his problem. I don't even know how many people are. Oh, 143 right now. Why did I turn... Oh, the fucking internet historian thing? Dude, the internet historian fucking video, we were dying laughing about, like, recording that whole fucking thing. We were just dying. Thanks for the host, Moirin. There's one part, though, he wanted me to ad-lib this one part, the football throwing scene. We were doing, we did a bunch of different takes of that. He was just like, yeah, just go with something. And I was like, shit, I didn't realize I was gonna have to think of something. So I had this whole, like, this whole side part where I'm, like, talking to the son. Who, the son is me, if you watch the video. It's, like, just two of me. Literally the fucking don't ever talk to me or my son ever again meme. But me being both me and the son. Or me being the dad and the son. I'm, in real life, neither of those fucking characters. But yeah, there was like a whole section where I'm basically just copying the thing from the Breakfast Club when Bender's like, "Hey son, wanna go fishing?" I was just like doing that whole fucking vibe. Let me see who's in here before we get into the things, get into the websites. Eviscerate, what's up, dude? Rizzy Ramon, let's play some catch, son. Thanks for the sub, Pookums. I thought you only just subscribed not that long ago. Thanks for 2 months as a sub on here. I guess the time's flying and shit. Super late. Lieutenant Evan, where are you? It's like 7:30 here. This is an early stream for me. What'd you get for Christmas, Johnny Go Deeper? Fucking Flying Man. My big balls will be held every night. So... with the AOL, so like, with the AOL sites, when I keep on saying the AOL sites, I wish there was a fucking AOL archive that I could just go into and get things from. Because I really, really badly want to do a video about Antagonist Inc., which was keyword Ant on AOL. And it was basically the video game part of the website. Like, I was super, super involved in that, but I could never find... I mean, not even that you could try. There's no AOL archive. There was Antagonist Inc. had a very brief. Next to the host of Maniac Psycho, AOL had a very brief. I mean, Antagonist Inc. had a very brief regular website. I guess they kind of saw where the writing was on the wall for that kind of AOL keyword, and they wanted to survive past AOL. Thanks for the host, Tony Rumble. So they made their website, but it was a shadow of what they had on AOL. There still might be a website that I mean a video that I can make about Antagonist Inc., but a lot of it is just going to be me talking about things that I remember happening with very little documentation or anything. Stream died. What do you mean the stream died? Is the stream... It looks like it's fine on my end. I've got the, that dashboard thing going. Thanks for the host, Necronut. I've been honestly wanting to do some, like, just chatting streams, too, in general. Which is kind of part of me wanting to go into like doing the Angelfire series again. Thanks for the sub, Spluff them off. Yeah, Eric the Guapo, AOL Progs, that's definitely something I'm going into on this stream. Actually, you know what? I guess let me turn off the playback in the Twitch dashboard. So that's part of what I do want to go into. But going back to the Antagonist Inc. thing, I think there's a video that can be made just by piecing together stuff, but a lot of it is just going to be like what I remember, what people I know who were on there remembered. Actually, I have a friend who has she kept so many fucking chat logs from those days. Like, if anybody wants to cancel me for shit I said when I was like 12 years, literally 12 years old, she might have something for you guys. I don't know. It's likely. Pookums, you want to see me build a whole old school webpage? I literally have a video of that on my channel where I make it's called like GeoCities is back or something like that. Thanks, Makruski. Hungry Computer. My old AOL username was Slipknot Army 89. I've been in for Steam and Call of Duty and shit like that. I've been just making Slipknot based names. I think my name on Valorant is literally Slipknot. Yeah, Moira, I used my communion picture in there. My old screen name was Vomit Blows, records by Wolf. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the kinds of websites I do want to look for today, I kind of want to dive into that whole, like, the piracy, not necessarily hacking culture, because a lot of it was just a kind of shittily made apps. But I kind of want to look at, you know, AOL wares and progs and those games like Chubb and shit like that. There's the whole concept of abandonware. Basically what abandonware was, there was this idea that, I mean, maybe it was based on how copyright used to work before Disney fucking raped it, so that they could own copyrights basically in perpetuity forever. But basically there was this idea that if a PC game was put out so many years ago, that you could just download it for free legally, which is total fucking bullshit. There was no such law, but every abandonware, which is what they called those games, every abandonware website had that disclaimer, oh, this is legal because the game is old. Definitely not true, although what that also might have come from was the fact that a lot of these old game companies, they didn't exist anymore, so even if it wasn't technically legal to do it and it was piracy to download games like that, there was nobody to sue you over it because the copyright holders did not exist anymore. So that's more of a case of you can get away with it because there's no one to hold you accountable for it. Some of them were license free. There is public domain stuff. Which actually, speaking of public domain stuff, something else I've been wanting to do on this stream is have some kind of, like, movie watching. Maybe even, like, you know, pull some of my friends into, like, Discord or some shit and watch a shitty movie. But you can't really do that. I looked it up, like, it's explicitly not allowed to do. Like, with music you can kind of get away with things here, but I think you could get your Twitch account banned if you did that with a movie. But you can do it with public domain movies because it's public domain. Public domain is a thing, Drekazon, but new stuff rarely does that. With, the time it takes for something to become public domain is significantly longer, in large part due to lawsuits made by Disney. I think actually Emperor Lemon has a video going into how Disney destroyed the public domain Which is ironic considering that all of these, every big Disney movie, almost every big Disney movie, you are excluding The Lion King, which they stole from Japan, but, you know, Cinderella, Snow White, I think The Hunchback of Notre Dame, all that shit, it's all shit that was public domain, and they turned them into copyrighted movies so they could get rid of the public domain. Like, literally a case of climbing the ladder, then pulling it up behind you. Pinocchio, that's another one. Like, can you imagine the world we would live in where Super Mario became public domain? Can you imagine that? That the Ninja Turtles became public domain? That would... so much... I mean, granted, you do have fanfics. Actually, when I do the Sopranos stream, part of what I want to do is go into like Sopranos fanfiction, which I was kind of seeing it like that's something that you can always kind of see exists like that. Like I found when I did the Sonic one, I found fucking gold with the Sonic one. Those, I mean, Sonic fanfics are just something in general that you can endlessly go into because it gets written at a rate faster and worse than you could ever possibly keep up with. That's just an endless well to be going into. How old does a movie have to be to go into public domain? I don't know. Let me look that up. How long does it take for something to become public domain? 120 years. 120 years. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like it used to be significantly longer. It's significantly smaller than that. Yeah, it used to be 27 years. Count that toll. It's like, you gotta think about, had it not been for all of those lawsuits, what it would have been to, what kind of stuff we would have access to just make our own shit with. What came out 30 years ago? 30 years ago, that was 1990. 1990. So at that point, then Mario would be public domain. Zelda would be public domain. Metal Gear would be public domain. Shit. Like pretty much everything that's fucking cool. The Simpsons would be public domain. Mega Man would be public domain. Star Wars would be public domain. I mean, I don't think that, you know, like, especially when it comes to companies like Disney that built themselves off of public domain work to eliminate the concept of public domain. Alright, so anyway, so like the outline of what I want to hit on with this this stream. So we got the abandonware. I went off on a tangent on the abandonware. There was something else. The abandonware, the progs and wares. There's a third component of this that's not coming to mind. I mean, shit, there's, like, MIDI sites and whatnot. I don't know, it'll very likely pop up, but I do have a search queued up. It ranges from 1990 to 2003, which, honestly, the way that Google sorts certain sites, like, if you have a blog that has a post dated back then, but then you have, but then it's still current, you can search for things from 1990, just 1990, and you'll still get posts that are from today because it once had a thing that was in 1990, which sucks for this kind of video, but we can get through it. Let me find the scene for the browsing scene. Shit, actually, what I'm gonna do while I'm in this though, I do want to capture. I'm liking the GIF background here, and I want to. Where the fuck is? Wait, what happened? Okay, yeah, alright. This is what it is. Alright. I wanted to change the background that I had on my browsing thing here. Just so it looks cool. I had the Genesis... Yeah, I was saying before, I hope the Genesis music, having that in the background, doesn't completely fuck things up for editing. Because I like to, you know, makes the stream itself a little bit more lively, and I do want to have the stream itself be nice. But anyway, let's jump into it. Hope I don't get sued by Philip DeFranco by saying let's jump into it. Not implying that he does sue people for saying jump into it. I'm just saying that might be a thing, a consideration to have. Oh, the scroll bar of donations. It's kind of getting in the way of the site. I don't even know what game this is. You can't hear the music at all? Let me bring it up a little bit then. Because I want you to hear it somewhat. Can you guys hear it all now? Because I want some audio there, but I don't want it so loud that how is the sounds to the audio? Because I want it to be there, but not... I want it to be quiet, so that when this is edited, the music can be put in and covered up. But not so loud that it's like... It's just there. Tony Rumble, I have played Hypnospace Outlaw. Oh yeah, I wanted to move the ticker. Get that ticker down a little bit lower. I don't know what the fuck that is. Alright, I have so many fucking unused sources on my OBS. A nice little song. I definitely got to clean this scene up a little bit. Just stuff this in the corner over here. Names are kind of too small to see like this, but they're there. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, cool. Let's move this so I can see what I got going on here. Alright. So what I was saying before, the Justin Paste website, I clicked on that when I was just trying to see, like, get my scene set up and whatnot, and it's like, oh, like, it's a blog that's about AOL stuff, which is cool, but it's kind of just like, this isn't what I really want. I don't want to look into something that's archiving days past. I want to open up I don't know why I'm spreading it like a fucking goatsy, but I want to pry that shit open and stick my head inside of the days past to be there with the fucking with the snurts and whatnot. Snurts was such a good fucking word. It was like, oh, here we go, punters. We're looking at the punters. Alright. Snurts, by the way. So, Snurts was... And it makes me think of how, like... There was, Alright, so Snurts, it was, like, basically, like, the boomer word. Snot-nosed, egotistical, rude teen. And basically, they... In the very early, like, maybe, like, 95... 96, you would go into a chat room. Like, there was, like, this particular chat room on AOL that my friends would always harass. It was keyword quilting, and I guess it was just... Oh, also, I'm noticing this squiggly line here. It's not... It's kind of, like, fucking up the chat. I gotta make, like, a dark chat background to use that properly. But, you know, you troll quilting chat, and you're like, oh, we gotta ban all these snurts. And I'm just thinking back now, like, that was the, I'm trying to think of, like, what the comparable boomer fucking word. I guess that would be, no, it's not even comparable to bots. Because, is this just download links, though? Yeah, this is just download links. So we can't do much with this. This is an Aim Nuke 1 by Stank. I'm assuming that one is just a thing that's like you insta-message somebody with the prog, and it freezes their shit and they gotta start over, that was a common method of attack in those days. Punters, you're punting them. That's what all these are. AOL 3.0 punters. See, I mean, I guess this is like a website you would use back then to use it, to look at, to get these kinds of tools. I mean, it's a cool relic of it. Because you can see, like, this, if this was the year 1998, you needed to get yourself a fucking... a punter to fuck with somebody. Also, thanks for that host win path. You get this. Also, like, oh yeah, faders. So you can make your text cool in AOL 4.0 Plus. And make it so, you know, it fades from red to orange. And you can impress people with your cool chat aesthetics. Alright, these ones at least have some kind of explanation. So you got... Dark Mind Fisher, a big fisher, lots of fishing methods with a Z. Oh my god. Ugh. I love how, look at all the Z's are capitalized methods. I like how in these days, you know, people like this would be like, oh man, we're so cool talking like with our lead hacksaws, talking those fucking corny boomers in their quilting chat calling us snurts. What a bunch of losers. They're not cool like us. And you just look back and it's like, oh, this is so fucking lame to be like this. To use this word. Oh, we got, actually, Urban Dictionary link. Let's see what it says for WaReZ dudes. And for context, this definition was made in February 1st, 2001. So you might still, it still might be in rotation. Alright, this one's 2004. WaReZ dudes. Well, actually, let me, No, I'm thinking I gotta, like, resize this in a certain way to, like, make it look better on the fucking stream. I mean, it's fine like this for now. Alright, WaReZ dudes. Not be confused with the casual Kazaa use. Oh my god, yes, this is gonna be a definition of it. That's talking about how much cooler the WaReZ dudes are than the normies with their Kazaa. Let's see it. Not to be confused with the casual Kazaa user, the regular RIC downloader, or the CD sharing home user. WaReZ dudes are part of the darkest internet subculture, alongside bestiality porn, virus dudes, and Hotternaut.com. WaReZ dudes usually copy the wares from their own software, breaking copyright protection if need be. WaReZ dudes could be found on the web, HTTP for users who, you know, they're not in the know. Until the internet stock crashed, after which they couldn't find any decent hosting places and took most of their work to IRC or prawn sites. WaReZ dudes are best to use. Oh, and by the way, I do plan on eventually making a video about Hot or Not. Actually, so I've been working on an Icy Hot Stuntas video, and there was part of it where the Icy Hot Stuntas are putting their pictures on Hot or Not, or someone mimicking the Icy Hot Stuntas. And grant, like, the Icy Hot Stunters video has been really hard to research because there are so many fake Icy Hot Stunters sites, and it's hard to tell what the real ones were doing and what the fake ones were doing. And like what the pecking order of the creation of Icy Hot Stunt sites was. Anyway, back to Urban Dictionary definition of WaReZ dudes. WaReZ dudes are best used and abused. Without them, we would have trouble finding antiquated abandonware and obscure modern software titles, and even Kazan needs its sources, most of which are on IRC. Their egos rest on how much illegal software they've accumulated and shared for all to see. So download a few files and keep the heads big, but heaven forbid, don't become one. I can imagine if this was, you know, 2020 and not 2004, I can imagine there being some pearl-clutching CBS or fucking Washington Post or some shit article about how children are becoming WaReZ dudes and you gotta stop them. Hang out in the related chat rooms, but are not the same. Virus dudes like hackers, but they write Fae Rie and use names like Doom 666. Drug dudes, functionally the same as a virus dude, but lacks the technical skills. What is he? IA programming. Writes in alternating caps or elite speak. Grows mushrooms in his desk drawers and deals hard to find substances like peyote. Is that still a thing? Do people still grow their mushrooms in desk drawers and shit like that? Because I remember that in this time period, or even like when I was like in high school and shit. I had friends who would do things like that, order mushrooms off the internet and grow them in their desks and shit. I don't know if that's still as common. It seems like people now just kind of have mushrooms. I don't know, like they just have. I mean, they gotta come from somewhere, but now it's just people just have them. Not me, I would never dabble in such substances, but people. Desk drawers. Script kiddies, the AOL equivalent of the hacker community. Use names such as... What? Use names such as Linux. What? That's an operating... What the fuck? That whoever made this thinks that Linux is like someone's username they have. He probably, the person who wrote this Urban Dictionary definition probably had beef with someone who had Linux in their username. Was Chronovac, the hacker known as Linux. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Jeff K, Yellow Buns. That's a fucking throwback. Yo, I miss those old Something Awful arcs. They had the hacker Jeff K and fucking Cliffy Oblonsky Hates You. That was the fucking classic right there. Didn't for a period of time, didn't Cliffy Oblonsky... No, Cliffy Oblonsky, I was picturing the Cliffy Oblonsky face. And I was thinking about... What was his fucking name? The guy... The German dude who kept his daughter locked up in the basement and they found her years later. Oh, shit. What was that guy's fucking name? Hell yeah. Thanks for the cheers, Chris and Shu. I'm gonna open up another brow... What the fuck? Oh, Joseph Fritzl. That's it. Joseph I can't fucking spell. Joseph Fritzl. I confused him with Cliffy Oblonsky. Cliffy Oblonsky. There we go. Alright, so I confused him with Joseph Fritzl. I should probably turn Safe Search on if I'm going to be streaming. There we go. Alright, we filtered the explicit results. I don't want to get Pokemon. I'm not Pokemon, so you know, if I wind up showing some juicy titties on my stream, it's gonna be a bad time. But yeah, Joseph Fritzl, actually, before we get back into the AOL stuff, reminds me of Joseph Fritzl Hulk. It even fills it in for us. Joseph Fritzl Hulk Hogan. So, this is actually why I'm blocked. Oh, I just put a cover of this song on my fucking Kutz stream. But me imitating this person is why I'm blocked by Hulk Hogan. Wait, what did you say about the tier 3 sub? Is that I missed that part of the conversation. Something to do with Pokemon, I think. Yeah, I'm blocked by Hulk Hogan because I tried to imitate this dude. So basically, someone took a picture of the Joseph Fritzl, who, as I explained, had his daughter in the basement. Oh no, Chenzo, this isn't a case of Hulk Hogan for having a fragile ego. This is a case of Hulk Hogan getting smart to people trolling him. So, this dude, I'll make it bigger for you. Let me make sure it's there. Yeah, this is cut off here. So I'll save it and bring it up. Fritzl. Joseph Fritzl. I imagine, Tony Rumble. Probably has been a case of, no, that's not what I'm trying to put there. Oh, yeah, so Joseph Fritzl, someone tweeted this. Hey Hulk, can I get a retweet from my granddad? Despite some family problems, he never misses a show. And he retweeted it. This, because he put a picture of Joseph Fritzl and said it's his fucking, his grandfather. So then, a while later, Hulk Hogan has that controversy where people are set with, like, the Hulk Hogan racism controversy. It was during that. And I think it was either a picture of my friend Anthony, who's black, or it was a picture of Chris Dorner, the black military dude who went crazy and then they had to burn him in the building. I want to say... No, it was Rachel Dolezal. For some reason, I thought it was Chris Dorner. It was a picture of Rachel Dolezal. And I said, hey, Hulk Hogan, this is my friend Rachel, and she's the biggest Hulkamaniac in the world. Please retweet this picture to prove that you're not racist. No, she knows you're not racist. Please share her picture. And he instead of retweeting it, he fucking blocked me. So, I mean, I guess, like, enough people had done it to him at that point that he got smart to it. So, to this day, I'm blocked by Hulk Hogan. Actually, at some point, that reminds me, one of my friends who he's not in the wrestling industry, but he occasionally works with them for different video projects and shit like that. And one day he's out to dinner in, like, Long Island or somewhere with Hulk Hogan, and he tweets it at me, and he's like, dude, check that shit out. And I'm like, I can't fucking see it because I'm blocked by Hulk Hogan. He's like, dude, why the fuck are you blocked by Hulk Hogan? What up, Happy? Oh yeah, anyone who's, like, joining the stream right now and they're like, why do you have... This isn't AOL WaReZ. This is Hulk Hogan and Joseph Fritzl. What up, Ingrid Juck? But... fuck, I lost my train of thought with Hulk Hogan. Oh yeah, and the other one, I actually, like, early on my channel, like, when I had different things I was talking about, and I didn't really know, like, what kind of videos I wanted to make, so I had, like, a whole bunch of other kinds of things. One of the videos I had was why I'm blocked by Hulk Hogan and Kevin Owens, and the Kevin Owens block is because someone at some point posted, and I hate that I'm blocked by, I like both Hulk Hogan and Kevin Owens, they've both blocked me. Kevin Owens has me blocked because a long time ago, so there's a shoot interview where Kevin Owens is talking about how, and this was before he was in WWE, he was still in Ring of Honor, about how he was trolling other wrestlers by editing shit onto their Wikipedia pages, and someone on Reddit found the edits, and then, like, we're looking through his other edits, and he's just making shit up about the Jersey Shore. And so I had said, one of his Jersey Shore edits was really fucking funny. I forgot what it was, but I had tweeted it and tagged him in it, and I think he got scared that I either hacked him or was trying to cancel him or some shit, so he just blocked me, and it wasn't the case at all. It was just me being like, yo, look at this funny thing that Kevin Owens did. But I mean, the way shit is, and I think that was just the time when, there was, that chick that had, like, a bunch of Nazi stuff in her Instagram history just got released by WWE. I think that had just happened. So he was probably just on alert, thinking I'm one of these people that's trying to get him fired or some shit. I mean, I would greatly appreciate it if you didn't brigade anybody in my name, even though I am a fan of Kevin Owens and would like to be unblocked by him. Because that was definitely, I mean, I'm also blocked. I recently discovered that I'm blocked by Jerry Lawler, and who I'm also a fan of. I think it's because I made a joke about him that I didn't tag him in. He just fucking name searches, so he fucking blocked me over something he said in a fucking vanity search. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not blocked by Goldust. He was a notorious, of all the wrestlers, I think Goldust at that point in time was the most notorious for blocking people unexplainedly. But as the last check, Goldust doesn't block me, so Goldust is a fucking real one for that. Actually, Goldust, probably one of my favorite Royal Rumble returns ever. Like, when he came back, I was at a bar that was having a Royal Rumble party, and I lost my fucking shit when he came back for the Royal Rumble. Anyway, back to AOL. So, yeah, this was a whole tangent just because I thought Cliff Yablonsky used Joseph Fritzl's face, and that makes no sense. Wait a fucking second, before we go any fucking further. Is that the fucking anti-porn kid? Bro, alright, this fucking kid, anti-porn. Alright, so this is page 1 of I Hate You by Cliff Yablonsky, who he would just take people's pictures and, you know, roast them, basically. It was Cliff Yablonsky Hates You was essentially just like someone on something awful roasting people. This fucking picture here that they're calling Eddie the Trombone King. Alright, this is Eddie the Trombone King. I advised him to get some ass cream before that pasty ass rash spread to the rest of his body. But then I realized that was his face. I hate him and wish he dies. See, if this was written today, he would have to write in Minecraft. But this fucking guy, this kid with the pimples on his face, I am 99.99999% sure that this is a kid from a website. It was like Anti-Porn Crusaders or something like that. A website about getting porn banned. Let me see if the reverse image search brings it up. It's just a gentleman. All sizes of this image. It's gone. It's gone, but I guarantee you this kid's fucking picture was from it was like maybe like 1996. 1995 maybe even. Had a website about getting porn banned. He was on a one-man mission to get porn banned. Actually, I think someone on my subreddit that I never use found it at some point. But I am willing to bet actual fucking money that this picture is the fucking original anti-porn kid that had the anti-porn website. But that's for a later date. I just didn't expect him to fucking... I didn't expect him to turn up in this. Holy shit. I guarantee that's the fucking anti-porn kid. Eddie the Trombone King is something awful called him. Anyway, back... Now we can fucking go back to AOL progs. What's going on, Sugar Plum? Alright, so we're... Oh, we ain't done looking at the fucking Where's Dudes Urban Dictionary. How this is how people described Where's Dudes and whatnot back in the fucking in the age. 2004 is getting a little bit late. How much money? Eric the Guapo. How much money? You bet it isn't him. Eric the Guapo. I bet $20. That's not him. Hey Wang, what happened to the lost anime? That's a good question. I recently had somebody hit me up that pretty much they might have proof that the person who made the post on Reddit, and this is like something I haven't like made a video on yet. I might do like a more generalized follow-up video on that, because in addition to the Reddit post about how claiming to be the original OP, well, Eric the Guapo, I only put it as low as $20 because I didn't want you to have to pay me more than $20 when you're wrong, but I'll take $40 as well. Yeah. So, there was a Reddit post a while back in regards to the lost anime. Basically talking about, how they're like claiming to be the original 4chan poster. So someone recently contacted me, and they don't have it yet. Oh, what's up? Welcome to the chat, FishyFish29. Proof that that person wasn't the person they claimed to be, so the search is still on. I'm waiting on this person to hit me back with the, like, they have some, like, threads, some web spinning to get the definitive proof about that. So I'm not going to interfere with this person's investigation. But I do have, like, a little follow-up video in the works for that. But at this point, it's, there's no, like, nobody's found the anime yet. So it's going to be just kind of, like, listing, like, little, threads and, little things that people found. For example, Charles Kahn, who is, he's in this chat sometimes. Some of you guys might know Charles from just, you know, being a regular viewer of the stream. He found this fucking game, what the fuck is it called? Like, I downloaded it actually, but I didn't play it. It's called, like, Eero or something like that. Let me look. It's not popping up right now. I don't want to... I'm not going to play it right now. So, it's called... I want to say the game's called Eero or Eero or something like that. That it looks like the thing, but it's not it. It just has a lot of similar thematic themes to what was allegedly Saki-san Obashi. So I might just bring that up and be like, hey, like, here are some things that look like... that, like, people, like, looked into. And in addition to all that, and, Sajawa Neko, right, someone asked about the lost anime, so I'm kind of going into that a little bit before we continue with this. But pretty much, oh yeah, there was oh yeah, in addition to all that, in my original follow-up video to Saki-san Obashi, I think it was the follow-up video, someone had sent me a 3D looking clip, well, a 3D looking screenshot of something that was thought to be Saki-san Obashi, but it turned out to be fake. Someone was trying to find that again, and they hit me up, and I was like, you know what? I don't know what that screenshot is from. like, whatever research I had that had the thing in there, I lost it. So now I just have that 3D image, image of, like, what appears to be a game or an animation, but I don't have it. I don't know if it was a FAR that someone put together or what. But now there's kind of a search for the thing that I used in the video that I don't know what it is anymore. Thanks, John, and not my last name. The Internet Historian thing was in the works for a long fucking time, and we finally did something together. Like, a few years ago, when I first met Internet Historian, we were talking about doing it in the field, but then it just never materialized, so we did get to do the Sundance rejects. The visual novel games you were talking about is Euphoria? Maybe. But the game that I'm talking about that Charles Kahn brought up is a PS1 game. It's either called, I'm 90% sure it's called Iro Iro. It plays this, it hasn't been translated, so it's all in Japanese. I was going to do a stream of it, but I can't play a game that's so heavily story driven that's only in Japanese. What's going on, Ivanator? Euphoria, I've heard, wait a oh shit, Ari's, oh wow, Ari. Augie's coming in with that raid. Augie is the big man on campus on Twitch right now. You're the new fucking star of Twitch. How does it feel, man? Augie, I knew this was gonna fucking happen too. Like, Augie put out, to backtrack now, the story of Augie RFC, for those of you who aren't coming with him, that don't know the backstory, he lost his monetization, I believe, on YouTube. He was doing big streams on YouTube. Lost his monetization due to, supposedly, I think it was harassment. So he was like, yeah, this might be the end of me. Goes to Twitch, and he's fucking killing it on Twitch. Like, I think his stream last night, he was like the second or third ranked talk show or some shit like that. But that's how it goes, you know, like, people, they get fucked on one platform, they go to another platform, and granted, like, something you gotta be aware, Twitch, sometimes people get banned from YouTube, and they think Twitch is gonna be this place where they go and get away with whatever they want. Twitch is famously a lot more strict than YouTube, so you gotta be careful on here. But it's stricter, but it's also a little bit, it's stricter in some ways and more lenient in others. You just gotta, you gotta play around with it. It almost certainly is. By the way, I believe it is Susie Lou's fault that he got hit, and then someone was talking shit about Tipster possibly getting targeted or whatnot. But I don't know, I think you got all these homies coming on here. You got, like, Augie, you got Tipster, you got Bo Blacks. I think, you know, it's like out of the flames of that YouTube banning, you got a nice little community popping up on Twitch. I like that. I see where it goes from here. Anyway, alright, where's dudes? Now, what year is this? This one is also from 2004. Yeah, so also, like, 2004, once again, we're kind of getting to the tail end of this sort of community being relevant. Where's dudes? A substantial subculture of crackers refers to themselves as were-dudes, and this isn't, I'm assuming they're not talking about crackers like white people. They're talking about crackers like guys who are cracking codes and cracking security measures and shit like that. A substantial subculture of crackers refers to themselves as were-dudes. I really hope there is some person who came across this that's just, like, white, and they saw this and they're like, oh, that sounds cool. We're not gonna call ourselves white boys, we're gonna call ourselves where's-dudes. There's evidently some connection with Biff here, B1FF here. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna spend this whole stream looking at Urban Dictionary. This right now is just a fascinating time capsule for me right now. I don't even know what that is. B1FF, fictitious Usenet poster, created as a joke circa 1988. Supposedly intended to show the Usenet community how not to communicate with the world. Alright, so Biff is a hypothetical Usenet user. In a way, a less satirical Jeff K. Alright, so WaReZ dudes get illegal copies of copyrighted software. If it has copy protection on it, they break the protection, so the software can be copied. Then they distribute it around the world via several gateways. WaReZ dudes form badass group names like Razor and the like. They put up boards that distribute the latest Ware or pirate program. The whole point of the WaReZ subculture is to get the pirate program released and distributed before any other group. I know, but don't ask, and it won't hurt as much. This is how they prove their power as SIC. It gives them the right to say, I released King's Quest IVXIX before you, so obviously my testicles are larger. Again, don't ask. I like how so many of these Urban Dictionary definitions are written with a personal vendetta in mind. I definitely did that shit myself, though. Definitely guilty of the personal vendetta, Urban Dictionary definitions. Wait, so the 2001 WaReZ dude's definition is gone. Alright, shit. I guess it got deleted. The one I actually clicked on this link for. But man, like, once again, as I said before, note how, thanks for the host, Saber, how, like, people are unironically using terms like WaReZ dudes, elite hackers, and we're making fun of the fucking boomers in quilting chat, using words like snert. You fucking snerts. Alright. Oh, here's a good one. AOL Proggies, Punters, Veery. Alright, something I actually need to settle. Because it was just people that said it. Viry, meaning the sequel of thank you for the sub, Broly. Viry being the, wow, my brain is really fucking fried. I can't think of the fucking word. The plural. Jesus, what's wrong with me? Quarantine rotted my fucking brain that I forgot the word plural. That actually, like, that's like some Dr. House shit. I need to get Chubby Emo to diagnose the fact that I forgot the fucking word plural. I have not been drinking, actually, which makes that even more fucking embarrassing that I forgot the word, plural. But, yeah, I don't know if Viry is actually the plural of virus. Plural of virus. Thanks for the sub, Europie. The English plural of viruses. Yeah, so that's what I thought. It's viruses is the word. Is viry a word? Not yeah. So we're just, I guess it sounded cooler. Like, it was definitely something that people said in those days to sound like they're smart, and I know the actual way to say it. There was a lot of shit like that. One of them being the word fucking viry, which isn't a fucking word at all. It's viruses. Just like how it's actually octopuses and not octopi. Alright, AOL Proggies, Punters, Viry, Tripod. Oh, this is a pop-up, I don't think you guys could see it. Members.tripod.com says, the author nor any person, nor any company, nor any group associated with this website is responsible for any actions taken with, or as a result, of the use or misuse of any of the information contained on the site. Click OK only if you agree to these terms. If you do not agree to these terms, you must click Cancel now. Alright, win-win-win with Cyberthrill. While you are downloading, please support my page by clicking the sponsors. I gotta be careful here. There might be like a porn ad that pops up if I'm not careful. Alright, and this is just more links. Alright, Froggies and Punters, Orbital, Materia, the ICP Punter. Alright, AO Ice, AO Pussy, Fire... I think I had Fire Tools. I think Fire Tools had I think that one had like a bunch of things. A scroller, a fader. A scroller being an app that just like literally scrolls something over and over again. Scrollers weren't very effective. AOL basically very quickly incorporated a thing where you use your scroller and you get banned like automatically without even needing a host or anything. The hell yeah, thanks for the sub, Zuvuya. Finding those... it made it go away, I couldn't read it. Finding those scenes IRC rooms with working FTP servers was like finding hidden treasure, lol. I fucking hated using like terrible FTP apps to make websites too back then. Jesus Christ, this is a massive list. South Park. Oh my god, that is 100% an episode of this that I need to do. Old South Park websites. Bruno, I definitely I kind of in a way like was like thinking I've been watching a lot of Charlie's streams, and I was like, fuck, I just want to do some streams where I'm looking at shit online. And then I was like, wait, I already have a whole fucking series for that, so I might as well just start doing it again. So the return of Angelfire Adventures, which I've been saying I'm gonna do for months, and here we fucking are. But what was the thing you said? Oh yeah, South Park. There was a really big, really just like massive South Park community in this time period. And I remember being so involved in these fucking websites. I would submit fan art and shit to them, and like think like, oh my god, I got a picture, a South Park wrestler I made on this South Park website on SimpleNet. I'm fucking internet famous now. I'm now realizing the only people like looking at this website are like me, the guy who makes the site, and like maybe like 2 other people. I remember one of them actually. The only game, internet strategy guide. All right, there's not much on this one. The only strategy guide I ever made, the only FAQ I ever made for a game, was a Resident Evil 2 one that I literally sat there and typed up as I played the game, and I didn't even submit it to GameFAQs. I submitted it to the South Park website, and that was it. All right, so this one though, we don't really have much here. Where's dudes? We got a Reddit thread about AOL hacking programs. Alright, this is interesting. Hacks and Cracks homepage on NYU from 1996. Hacks and... Wow, this is still hosted on the NYU servers too. What is this? I hate these websites with the black background and the blue text so we can't see shit without highlighting it. Another thing that's very much a product of its time. What is this? DOS files, Mac files, Mountains of Wisdom. Let's read the Mountains of Wisdom. Oh, this is gone. Let me see if that... The Mountains of Wisdom sounds like it's going to be some cringe shit. So let's go to the Internet Archive and see. Yeah, Vim's Lair. It definitely, Vim's Lair still has that much look. I mean, not that I've ever visited Vim's Lair. I mean, that would be promoting of unscrupulous activities. Wouldn't condone going to Vim's Lair. Damn, not archived. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. It's just like the mushrooms. I would never have taken that. Quarter of the... Ah, shit. You know what? It was good for looking at it in let me just squeeze it in here. That'll help us. It was cut off for the sake of better browsing. Thanks for the sub for 44K Panda. Alright, I think this will make it better. Alright. God damn, this is so hard to read. The title image chosen randomly. Links text only. Let's look. T-shirts, maybe this guy's T-shirts. Earthlink, man. Alright, I don't think we're finding much in this one. Oh, I was about to be tell us we didn't accidentally fucking dox this dude, but it's a P.O. box that he almost certainly doesn't even have anymore. Hell yeah, thanks for the sub, Zedmore. Lonely Rain, Wang, did anything new come up with the Harvest Moon Murder Edition? Not that I know of, although I do think there's a bunch of fan games in the work right now, which, I mean, that's cool. I always support indie game designers just making cool shit. Hell yeah, thanks for the bits, Keith. Which also, that reminds me too, I want to go back to doing more indie streams too. Indie game streams. What's going on, N-word? S-bit? Back when HTML 4.0 yeah. I remember HTML 4.0 came out too, and like there's like I used to like make my own websites in Notepad, and I learned, I think it was HTML. Which was the first version of HTML that had CSS style sheets? That was when I started to fall behind. Oh, it's N-word Gaming. What's going on, N-word Gaming? I'm trying to figure out who N-word Gaming is actually. I think it was HTML5 44K Panda. Yeah, it was AOL 5. I was like, then I learned some of how to do HTML manually that way, but it became too much for me. Thanks for the cheers, GG Aaron. Oh my, Dark Enlightenment. I did have Tor. I don't have it now. I don't even think I had Tor browser. I think I had like, so I had something that I couldn't get to work properly that I only got for the sake of trying to help rig the fucking, I think it was like the Mountain Dew contest or the Doritos contest or some shit like that. And everyone was like, yo, get Tor browser so you can, I don't know, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. Like, when it comes to technical shit, I am a fucking dumbass. Like, whatever some ordinary gamers is, I am the opposite of him when it comes to knowing how shit actually works. But I definitely got something like that to partake in some op like that. Alright, let's find more. Alright, secure root underground search. I'm starting to feel like, oh, we have a Wired article about WaReZ. AOL watch. AOL documentation. This might be something. I kind of skipped over this one because it didn't really catch my attention. For the last year, America Online has fought a freely distributed program called AOL, which allows would-be hackers unlimited free access to the system, in part by exploiting AOL's free trial disks. The program provides powerful add-ons to AOL software, but also exploits bugs in AOL's system to allow high-tech harassing of users in chat rooms and via email. In the documentation for AOL, its creator explains why he wrote the program and its connection to AOL's hypocritical stance on child pornography. What? It is an extremely long document that I'm not going to sit here and read the entire thing, but I definitely want to see hypocrite. I want to see, like, alright, alright, part 4, I guess this is a good thing to look at here. Part 4, why I made AOL. The reason... Actually, you know what? Before this, it might be good just for me to kind of look into the summary of what AOL was. Hell yeah, thanks for the sub, Beard Vape Games. So AOL, I remember the name. I never had AOL, but I remember that being around. What is AOL? Alright, so yes, I'm gonna go into what is AOL, and then I'm gonna go to his reasoning for having it. AOL is a Windows add-on program for the Windows America Online software. AOL has many purposes. Basically, it is used to annoy others, get free service, and many other things. You can knock people offline with it, you can email bomb someone with it, and many other things. You can use it to automatically reply to IMs that you receive. Ignore IMs from certain but not all people, and much more. You can use the artificial intelligence bot to greet people who enter the room and send other messages when certain things happen in the chat room. You can also use the AOL fake account creator to make fake AOL accounts quickly. You can also use it to get other people's passwords and credit card information. If you're an anarchist, or just hate AOL and want to fuck them over, or if you just want to use the handy utilities mentioned above, this is the tool for you. Rage Against the Machine. The features, so you get free AOL, artificial intelligence bot, which is, I'm assuming this is just a chat bot that pretends to be a real person and just triggers responses depending on things people say. IM manager, mail the room, multitask chat room, reset SN, AOL fake account generator, count wares, guest fix, punt, mail bomb, mass mail, text manipulation, fix mail, down chat, freeload, scrolling bot, ghost, finger dice, elite, credit, shoot, get cursor, scroll, room buster, Fisher. Alright, so here's the sections I want to get into then. Aside from all the features, we saw the features. Part 3, is it safe to use AOL? AOL is completely safe to use in private rooms. TOS can do very little to control what you do in private rooms. Member and public rooms are another matter. You need to watch out for guides. If they think you're using AOL to annoy people, they won't hesitate to have your account cancelled. If a guide isn't in the room, you don't have to worry about it. Guides and hosts, for that matter, those are basically the AOL appointed mods. AOL appointed in some things, company appointed in others. Why I made AOL. Oh, wait a second. Oh, by the way, after you punt some people and get a warning in the mail from TOS about violations, I suggest you don't punt any more people using that account or it will likely get cancelled. Best to use fake account anyway. Part 4. Why I made AOL. The reason I wanted to make this program is because I hate just about everyone at AOL. Yes, that probably means you. I'm sick of all the F-slurs, and I'm sick of all the goddamn pedophiles. Every other member room is named something like Daddy's Girl, Young Boy Pics, M for M for M Cops, K9 Fun, M for M Aardvark Fantasies, etc. Just kidding on the latter. I don't know. Aardvark Fantasies and such. I mean, they were... Considering how we've got deer people walking around, so the Aardvark people aren't that much of a stretch. Yeah, but basically, I guess, so the AOL guy made his app ostensibly to fight against child porn that was on AOL. What's interesting thinking about that now, so like, basically the peak of me using AOL, I was like maybe, I think I got AOL, I was like 14 or so. Thanks for the sub, Chaotic Sky. Yeah, I was like, I want to say I was like 14 or so when I used AOL. And aside from the keywords, there are also, like, you can kind of go to the chat rooms thing. And there's this one chat room that was kind of like you could talk to people in your age range. It would literally be named something like 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 17, and whatnot. I was in those rooms sometimes when I was like 14. And I remember now, back then, like, there was this dude who messaged... Well, no, I don't necessarily know that it was a dude who messaged me. It was allegedly a girl my age who had messaged me, and, like, she had sent a selfie of herself, and I was like, oh, you're cute, and we're, like, flirting and whatnot. In retrospect, I think that might not have been a girl talking to me. I think that might have been a fucking pedo trying to, like, get something out of me, and I was a fucking dumb kid, and I didn't know what was going on. What's going on, Keely? And, like, if you think about it, like, Jesus Christ, thinking of how fucking stupid I was back in those days. But I was a fucking kid. So, like, there, I'm trying to talk to people who, like, I think are, like, kids like me. I'm a kid. I want to talk to kids. But then you have rooms that are for that. Those rooms had to be full of those kinds of fucking dudes. Ugh. I'm thinking about this person. I even brought them into a private chat room with my friends, and they got creeped out. They didn't get creeped out, but they left because my friends were there, and I'm thinking, man, this person... I didn't think it then, but I think it now in retrospect, that this person, because I had friends in the private chat with them, they probably thought that this was an op, and I was a cop or some shit like that. That's probably 100% what happened. Holy, like, I mean, there's no proof of that. There's no proof of that, but, like, in retrospect, the difference between me being an adult, thinking back to then, and me being a kid, using AOL and not thinking any more of it, that was probably what was going on. Thanks for the bits, Agris99. Alright, so, but now we have AOL, rebellion against perceived injustice at AOL, which clearly, like, thinking about it, yeah, Eric, he thought this guy thought I Chris Hansen'd him when I was a dumb kid who really thought he was a girl my age. I'm absolutely sure that what the AOL guy here is talking about is he's fighting against something that legitimately, Keely, I'm not even fucking drunk. I've had nothing, I have like a beer in my refrigerator left over from when I shot with Chubby Emu. That's like, and it's been sitting there for months. That's all I have at home. I barely drank since the quarantine started. I'm just talking off on this. Alright, but return to the main page. What's on this main page of AOLwatch.org? But yeah, I don't doubt that this AOL guy was fighting against something that was a legitimate problem back then. Time to watch. AOL Watch. To the tune of... Is that Monkey Jones hiding down there? 10 Zen Monkeys? To the tune of The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. Mark Andreessen's my name, and I sold out to AOL when $4 billion came. And the shareholder said, what the hell? In the winter of '98, I found funding. Just a little too late. Mozilla found... I don't want to read your song that you made about AOL selling out. Alright, but so what are the things in here? AOL outage, cases rich, NYT still down, today's link, travel area hacked. This music combined with these websites makes me feel like I'm actually playing Hypnospace Outlaw right now. Canceling AOL. Our newsletter. Oh, canceling. Alright, so it used to be. This is what I'm guessing the canceling AOL link is about. It used to be really hard. If you wanted to cancel AOL, it was really hard to delete your account. Like, they would do every fucking thing to keep you on their service. To the point where, the thing you used to do on AOL is, you used to basically call up, be like, hey, I'm fed up with AOL, or I'm sick of it, and I don't want AOL anymore. And they would give you a free month. Be like, hey, listen, just stay with us, and you'll get a free month, and think about it. And what some people would used to do until they got smart to it, every month when that free trial was about to expire, you just call them up, be like, alright, so I'm gonna cancel, and they'll give you another free month, forever. Let's see if that's what this is about. To cancel your AOL account, call blah 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 blah, you can mail them, more on how to cancel your, oh, it's not there. Well, this is an anti-AOL site. Bum bum. Bum bum. Early phishing. ArcSynth. Frac number 50 exploit database. Early. Yeah! I didn't even think about that. That's so antiquated, Bong Sam. To actually sit there and this definitely happened too. Like, we were in that time where not everything was done online. Like, it was 1995. I think it was 1996 when AOL started to do the unlimited browsing. Before it was like you would pay by the hour. I'm pretty sure they did unlimited in 96, and that's when everyone started to go on AOL. I think, like, there had to be tons of people who canceled their account by fucking mail. That's crazy to think about. Like, I'm pretty sure I couldn't cancel Netflix by sending them a fucking letter in the mail. Jesus Christ. Alright, early phishing. Alright, this is just someone's dissertation on how phishing used to work. Prac number 50 exploit database. Can you please send me some hacker stuff that I can use on AOL? The perfect drug. Frac 50 is here. This, Genesis music was the perfect fucking, the music for this. 100% fucking Hypnospace vibes. Genesis. This is 11 plus hours of Sega Genesis music on YouTube. That's what I got playing right now. Transcript of Eric Harris. A ColumbineSite.com. Transcripts from Eric Harris's website. Of Eric Harris of Columbine fame. I wonder if he was into the whole prog culture. Where's culture? Members.aol.com. Reb Doomer. The following are rants written by Eric Harris as they appeared on his website. The original source is transcripts that are included in the Columbine report and additional Columbine documents, copied by a reader of his site and proofed by me to make sure the text appears exactly as it is in those scans. Any spelling, punctuation, or grammar errors were Eric's own. Yeah, members.aol.com. I made a bunch of Steve Austin fan pages on those back in the day. Hello, everyone. These are the words of wisdom from Reb. The page explains the various things in the world that annoy the shit out of me. God, I just love freedom of speech. Keep in mind that these are just my point of view, and may or may not reflect on anyone else. I do swear a lot on this page, so fuck off if you're a pussy who can't handle a little goddamn bad language. Hee hee. Now get started. You know what I hate? when I'm walking around in a mall and there is this slow as shit person walking in front of me. God damn it. I'm trying to get somewhere. So move it or lose it, bitches. God, this could have been something that I wrote in fucking 1996. You know what I hate? By the way, I'm pretty sure this "you know what I hate" thing is a copy of a Saturday Night Live sketch. I think that was like a Chris Farley thing. Or maybe like a Dennis Miller thing or some shit like that. You know what I hate? When there's a group of assholes standing in the middle of a hallway or walkway. They're just standing there and talking and blocking my fucking way. Get the fuck out of here. Or I'll bring a friggin' sawed-off shotgun to your house and blow your snotty ass head off. I guess, you know, I guess some people aren't just keyboard warriors. You know what I hate? When people don't watch where they are fucking most of his gripes are very movement oriented. Kill notes. This is the AOL websites of Eric Harris of Trenchcoat Mafia fame. You know what I hate? When people don't watch where they are fucking going. They just plow into me and say, "Oops, sorry, watch it." Yeah! Next time that happens, I will rip out 2 of your damn ribs and shove them into your fucking eyeballs. You know what I love? Let's find out if he actually loves this, or if, you know, he loves it. And some rich ass, stuck up piece of shit white trash I guess he sarcastically loves it. When some rich stuck up piece of shit white trash person gets in a car wreck with their oh no, he does love this. With their brand new car. You know what I love? When some stupid ass kid blows his fucking hand off because he couldn't figure out that a lit fuse means that the firecracker is going to go off soon. Dumbass. Cat Farm, Trenchcoat Mafia, B and Columbine shooters. You know what else I hate? John Benet, however the fuck you spell her spoiled ass name, Ramsey. We don't care. Good fucking riddance. Jesus Christ, what the fuck do you expect if you fucking put your kid in all these beauty pageants when she's 4 years old? Slut! I bet her damn dad did it. Well, fucking perv. Let's see, alright. As this might be a page to revisit, but we talk about AOL proggies today. AOL. Why did this bring me to a WaReZ site? Oh, here we go. Yeah, oh, it's just his love of WaReZ. You know what I have? Windows keys. You know what I love? WaReZ. Why pay for them when it's free? So there you have it. AOL WaReZ. Proggies, they're endorsed by Elite Hacksaw Eric Harris of the TCM. You know, funny thing about Jesus Christ, thinking back to this, Columbine was such like it's just something that's like a very much like an AOL early internet time capsule in a lot of ways. Between the early memes, which I go into that a little bit on my Rotten.com video, because in response to the Columbine shootings, Rotten.com had the Burlington Coat Factory page that was a Trenchcoat Mafia thing. But I remember I had a friend who he put... I guess I'm going to have to go back to this. So on AOL, you had an AOL profile. It was basically... it was like a page where you just put in all the information about yourself. You know, ASL. I don't think you could have a picture in it, but like you would have that. A little bit about yourself. And my friend Pete, who is also involved in Antagonist Inc., which I had mentioned before, when Columbine had just happened, he put Trenchcoat Mafia in his AOL profile, and the FBI knocked on his fucking door, and his parents took the internet away for like a week. Damn. Thinking about it, like, realistically, like, if I did an Angelfire Adventures episode about, like, Columbine, there's no way in fucking hell I could put that on YouTube. That might be a one for an Angelfire Adventures episode for Storyfire. That's something to think about, because, like, this is... you might not even be able to put this. Well, actually, no, that's not necessarily true, because I did mention Columbine, the Burlington Coat Mafia site, on my Rotten.com video, and that one was manually approved for monetization. So, I'm assuming as long as, like, I'm not doing anything that's, like, making light of the actual shooting and just being like, here's a document that existed, it'll be fine on YouTube. But I think if I did a whole episode about it, I might have to not put that on YouTube and put that on another site. Yeah, but I mean, this is like a genuinely just like a genuinely interesting document of history. Hey Wang, you should look into Newgrounds chat boards. I was looking at posts from the aftermath of 9/11, and it's so surreal. It's all still up. Seeing these people posting about it minutes after. Damn, that might be schmuck. That might be a good episode, actually. Just in general, like, Newgrounds... Hell yeah. That's a really good idea for a whole fucking series, to be honest. Like, you kind of... to look at, like, massive global events and see how people were reacting to them at the moment. I mean, you got Columbine, you got 9/11. And, like, Newgrounds, I love the fact that Newgrounds, like, all of their old forum posts are still there. It's really, like, I've only wound up there a couple times for my videos, but shit like that is so valuable for, like, people who make videos like mine. And I would also eventually like to do a Newgrounds video in general. I know my friend Doplex TV, who actually... sidetracking, Doplex TV, who just got fucking roasted by Leafy, because Doplex made some video about Leafy, and then Leafy made that comeback video where he flamed everyone who made videos about him, and he flamed Doplex saying he needs to go back to Starbucks or some shit like that, which Doplex kind of does look like he belongs at a fucking hit Starbucks. That's my homie, but Leafy got him dead to rights there. But he made a really good Newgrounds video too recently, but I do want to do a Newgrounds video, and I think if I did it, it would kind of focus on just how, like, Newgrounds has kind of been one of the few bastions of free speech on the internet that have stuck to their guns since the fucking 90s. And is still there, is still a presence. Really important fucking website, really good website. But yeah, let's go back. I'm gonna file away the Trenchcoat Mafia websites as something to revisit at some point. But today we're looking at fucking WaReZ. Yeah, they still put out good content too. Ani, Psychic Pebble, Senor Pello. I only watch them every once in a while, but it's always good. Every BBS that ever was. Piracy is progressive taxation and other thoughts Shit. You know what I'm gonna look at? AOL Chub game. Damn, this is... What I'm trying to find right now... I forgot what it stand for, but there were these two AOL chat games, Chub and Cub. And it was basically kind of like a role-playing type game that had dice rolling and shit involved. So people would make Chub characters, like... Chub and Cub were kind of like... You know how Mugen, you can just have, like, every fucking character fighting each other, so you get, like Peter Griffin versus M. Bison, fucking Mike Tyson, whoever the fuck. This was that, but chat room based. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find anything about these games. Honestly, I feel like this episode might wind up turning into, I'm gonna say this here, like, Bio or whoever, I'm assuming Bio will edit this video. I guess, I know for whoever is fucking editing this video, a lot of this video might wind up being me remembering stuff and talking about memories that aren't well documented. So, I mean, even if I can't find the sites that say, that actually show us things like this, it's cool to talk about. Might have to, like, add some visuals, so it's not just me, rambling on about shit. What's going on, Smacker? But fuck, dude, I had so much fucking fun playing Chub and Cub. I think there is a version of it that was just Sailor Moon. AOL chat game. Looks like there aren't any great matches for your search. Chub. Maybe if I do AOL Sailor Moon chat game. All right, maybe this is a Reddit post from 2000. Let me see something here for a second. Oh shit, I like move stuff around on my screen and fucking fuck my whole setup up. Alright, you know what, I'm gonna say, maybe this person on Reddit just at least remembers the things I was talking about. Old AOL game chat rooms. A couple questions for r/gaming. I have memories of chat rooms in AOL like 1997 to 2000 where people would list games and you would send them a message. Afterward, oh no, this is different. Alright, so what this guy is talking about, oh, and he does get to like the Dragon Ball Z in chat rooms. Alright, so what this guy is talking about, and AOL, this is like, we're going to like old school fucking piracy now, which I guess it does fit this topic. So this is how, even like without, if you're just on AOL, you're in chat rooms. There were these chat rooms on AOL or people in chat rooms where you would have a person in there who had an email list, and they would have games you could download, music you could download, don't remember there being so many movies. I think there weren't so many movies to download because it was most of us were on dial-up at that point, so that would take forever to download a fucking movie. But basically, you would put in the chat command to get the list of stuff that you could download, and then they would email you the file you wanted, and you would download it that way. So like you could download, you would use the chatbot to download an album or to download a game. There were a few ways that this would work. You would have the chatbot, and the chatbot could just list everything out, or they could send you the email, and then the email would have the list of stuff you could download, and then you respond to the email with the thing you want, and then it sends it to you, the attachment. But yeah, this is like, now we're talking pre-Napster piracy. Damn, I hadn't even thought about that in a long fucking time. Yeah, this is like before P2P. You're just downloading straight off of websites. That's actually in the... So, going back to... I was talking about how I'm, like, working on an Icy Hot Stunt this video. That story kind of goes back to mp3.com. And I haven't been able to, like, find an archive of this version of mp3.com. But it used to be, like, a straight-up piracy website before being kind of like a proto-SoundCloud kind of thing where independent artists and companies would upload their own music. It was... And there were a few sites like this that were just like websites with a list of individual songs to fucking download. Yeah, I have a video about the whole Metallica and Napster thing. Wait, here's a link here. This response, this might get me to the thing I'm looking to find. Sons of Liberty 86. AOL chat room games were an awesome thing. I remember them quite well. If he's specifically talking about AOL chat room games themselves, then he's not talking about WaReZ. This wasn't illegally pirated software, or even legally pirated software for that matter. These were usually called progs. Alright, so both these links go to the same progs website. These chat room games included everything from simply dice rolling to trivia and quiz games to roleplay battles of Pokemon characters. Alright, so what he's talking about is definitely what I'm looking at. They definitely had like certain ones of these chat games that were Pokemon only, or certain series only. I remember there being a Dragon Ball one, and I remember there being Sailor Moon one. I just stopped because I think the name of it came back to me. It was like, alright, so it was something Ultimate Battle. I'm 99% sure it was something Ultimate Battle. And there was a KUB and there was a CHUB. Fuck. Something Ultimate Battle. But, alright, so this guy has... Let me go back to this, though, first. Alright, so... Mario and Nintendo characters, Star Wars... Yeah, this guy is talking about the exact thing I was trying to fucking find. Combat would usually take place in the form of dice rolling, where a player would say a command in the chat such as /roll, roll dice, attack. After inputting the commands, the chat would have an automated plugin that would respond saying, "You did +5 damage to loser Adam69. Kaiju Ultimate Battle. I think that was at 44K Panda. Shit. Alright, so I'm going to look at what this guy's link is, and then I'm going to search Kaiju Ultimate Battle. It might... Actually, wait. I think it's combining it with Kaiju Big Battle. Kaiju Big Battle. Alright. Pocket... Oh, this is it. AOL Progs. Pocket Busters. Pokemon Extreme. I remember that one. Description is an Pokemon Platinum. Or... AOL Chat Room Battle. I think if I just search that, actually, AOL Chat Room battle, it's gonna give me something. Now we got a bunch of Reddit threads like this. Most of them are looking for the Pokemon one, though. So, you know what? Let me just look up Pokemon Platinum. Wow, new keyboard. I'm not used to typing on it. Alright, well, Pokemon Platinum is an actual game right now. You know what? Alright, what year did Pokemon Platinum, the real one, come out? 2008. So if I go to, like, 2000... Let's say 2004. It's gonna give me the results I'm looking for. Alright. No, at Pokemon Platinum... Shit. Pokemon Platinum AOL. Nothing. Pokemon Chat Battle AOL. AOL. Fuck. Cody, I'm looking for those AOL chatbot games. No, let's go back a little bit. Damn, that's like, this is all there is to this page, too. Fuck. Classic 2-player battle prog. Let me see here. So this is back to the AOL Forever page, but... AOL Dragon... Alright. Comment deleted by user. Fuck. Dragon Ball Z chat prog for AOL chat. Does anyone in r/game remember a Dragon Ball Z chat prog that enabled people in AOL chat to battle each other? You would select a character and then type a command to enact an attack or special ability. I've been trying to find an example of it, but have not had any luck at all. I spent a great deal of time in DBZ chats using this thing, and it was great. Hell yeah, the Grim Reaper thing. Actually, I think I have this kind of Grim Reaper on my getting started screen behind the ECW TV. Alright, this is another one where it's just like a list of... Wait, though, it might have it in the fucking list. Chat battle, Kung Fu battle. Fats, free progs. Chat battle. I'm just gonna do... I'm finding, Oh, Angelfire, let's go, Alright, fingers crossed for some fucking shitty anime... Yes! Broly Gains! Chaibot Ultra Battle, that's the one! That's the fucking one! Chaibot Ultra Battle. That was the best fucking game on AOL chat. They made so many different characters. There was a way to make your own fucking characters in the game. That's it. Chaibot Ultra Battle. Wait, first though, I want to see if this site has shitty GIFs on it, though. King's Progs. No, it's just another table. AOL Progs F. That why are the proggy sites so goddamn unimaginable? Unimaginable. Unimaginative. Chaibot Ultra Battle. Fuck, that's it. GitHub. This is just shit. I wonder if these are like text files we can look at. Oh yeah, there were different arenas. Wait. To install these extra arenas. Actually, before I'm gonna get another water. Continue this. Oh shit, I had no idea the music was playing through my speakers too. Furry Messiah. Actually, funny thing about the Doge pillow. So I made those with Throwboy a year ago or so. I think they might have some more. I actually... Oh yeah, Lady Zubat, thank you. Hey Wang, I still need to go back to bed because my 4-hour sleep ass through Phoenix Wright was PMD. I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out what that says. My 4-hour sleep ass through Phoenix Wright was PMD. And Furry Messiah, I don't... Alright, so for Chaibot Ultra Battle, and all these chatbots, everything was in the AOL chat room, so there were no visuals. It was probably just like some internal thing for the bot to use, some filing that was just for the bot. But shit, like, and someone had joked about it, but there probably is a. I don't know if. Oh my god, I just had the best fucking idea, but I don't know. Honestly, this is something I would pay someone to do, because I think it would be cool. So on Twitch, they let you have like an active chat room that's just there all fucking day. If I had someone make a fucking chatbot like this and just have a separate room that people can pop in and out of to play the fucking game, that'd be fucking cool. Something to think about. But yeah, so these arenas, like there would be, so like some arenas would have kind of atmospheric effects that would affect how the game plays out. So that's probably like, there's probably like some kind of Bowser's Castle effects. Or there wouldn't be images, but there would kind of be atmosphere setting word, like descriptions and things. And I believe, I don't know this for sure, but I believe there would be special things that would happen in certain characters. Arenas, arcade, just certain characters. Alright, so Pokemon. I'm assuming these are just other characters for the game. I wonder if any of these text files will give us any insight. Beta 2. Read this first, hosers. Let's do it. This is the beta release. Is there a date on this? Oh, that's for the character editor. Fuck. Chub.zip. 10 years ago. Dialogue.txt. About. It's literally just the name. Chub 2000 Special Edition Beta Release Number 2. What's new.txt? Is there a way on GitHub for me to make it so like the line doesn't stretch all the way fucking out and I can just have it wrap around? Nuisance Beta 1, new easy installation, 8 new runes, survival, fixed minor glitches. Not a lot of insight in there though. What's new?
You are everything that's gone wrong in this world.
Thanks for the sub, Super Joe. On something else that I believe would happen with these is that, alright, so in an AOL chat room, you could do the squiggly bracket S and then play a sound, and it would have to be saved in the directory it was set to, but if you're in the chat room and you have it activated, it'll play the sound from your computer. So I believe some of these chatbot games would have it where if you set it up if you set your directories up properly, that it would play the music that it's supposed to play, or it could even play sound effects at appropriate times. What's going on, Demix? Alright, well this was cool to look into. I don't know though that this is gonna give us the necessary insight. Alright. Chybot Ultra Battle, man. Shit. Here's something linked directly in. Here we go. Here's an archived website about Chybot Ultra Battle. Sailor Moon versus Akira. What? Chybot Ultra Battle is a text-based battle engine used in AOL chat rooms. Players select a character to use in free-for-all or team games. The chosen character can be anyone or anything from any number of things. Characters are most commonly from anime and video games, although there are hundreds of others to choose from depending on which set the game host loads. Ever since AOL version 5.0 was released, games such as these became unusable in chat rooms. However, due to a certain little program, the majority of these games are once again playable. Anyway, this section is all about Chub and other related games. Here you'll find character sets, battle music, help texts, and the program itself. Just be aware that by downloading and or using this program, you agree not to hold Arc Horizon or its staff responsible for AOL TOS violations. I don't even know how you would do that. Like, could you take someone to court from getting you banned from AOL? That would be the ultimate fucking lawsuit. No, it's not illegal to use it, but without proper precautions, it is possible for you to accrue a few penalties, such as being nailed for scrolling. With a little common sense, you'll be able to have a good time beating the living daylights out of your friends. What are all these beautifully laid out background images here? Read up on the sites, rock on, download the featured. Extremely cool sites. Meet the Arc Horizon. Alright. I feel like going into the things about the site owners is gonna give us some good juicy juice. FAQ. Can you send me the program? No. Why not? For crying out loud, it's on the site. Yes, I really have had people ask me this since the Chubb section went up. Can you make items / weapons / characters for me? I'd be glad to, actually. Just send me a description of the weapon / item and what you want it to do, and I'll see about making it. As far as characters go, you'll need to give me a description of the character. Better descriptions will yield better caras. What's going on, Night Jam? His or her fatality, and the description / effects of at least 4 moves for that character. Send requests to archhorizon@hotmail.com. If you insist on bugging me about absurdly powerful attacks, or just spam, you'll be promptly blocked. Permanently. Okay, I have the program I made my own items / weapons characters, blah blah blah. How do I use them while someone else is hosting? Alright, this is kind of just details about the game. Let me see what else we got here. Read up on the sites. There's nothing archived there. Rock on. What's in the rock on section? Oh, okay, midis. Okay, yeah, so this is what I was talking about before. How you could have AOL kind of play the music coded into the fucking game if you just set up your directories properly. So this guy has some midis to be set up for the game. Rock on. Download the featured. Alright, those are just the games. Extremely cool sites. Wait, there's an art section on the Chubb page? Oh my god, Winamp skins! Some people do still use Winamp. I forgot who I saw. I saw somebody streaming and they had Winamp going. Winamp skins. Oh. Emotion Eric. What was Emotion Eric? I remember Emotion Eric. It was like a website where this dude like does facial expressions for you. Let's look at Emotion Eric. Shit. I remember. Eric conveys an emotion. Holy shit, dude. Welcome to Eric Conveys an Emotion. Glad you can make it. The concept here is simple. This is a humor-oriented interactive website. You request an emotion or reasonable facsimile, and I'll try to act it out for you. This might be a guy. Maybe I can make a video about this guy. Damn, I forgot all about you, Eric. And he had his own forum. Let's look at some of Eric's emotions. Happiness. Sadness. Anger. Alright. Fear. Annoyed. All these requests are, I'm assuming they're from himself. In Gainesville, Florida. Complacent. What does a complacent face look like? Alright. Shy. Unctuous. I'm not even sure what that's supposed to look like either. Stressed out. Oh, this is like he's starting to get... He looks like an Asian Rusty Cage here. Hell yeah, thanks for the cheers, Inawi. Yeah, fluky internet. Lycos was a big one. I used Hotbot a lot. Alright, so stressed out, perturbed, panic, suave. It's pretty fucking suave. Pity. Horror. Oh, I get how that's different from fear. All right. Bemused resignation. Ask Jeeves always sucked ass. I remember even back in the day, Ask Jeeves being this search engine. That was like a search engine that your fucking teachers would use. What are the ones that have not... Alright. About. So he basically ran the site up into 2004. 2002, rather. Yeah, I'm gonna see about doing a video on Emotion Eric. Damn it, I have not thought about this dude in probably like more than like... I probably forgot about him before 2002. Schizophrenic joy. Not fulfilled yet. You know what might be a fun thing to do if I do an Emotion Eric video? Just get a bunch of YouTubers to do the emotions. That might be a cool segment. What's good on Ninjasaurus? That might even be like a fun... I was gonna say like a website to do, but maybe, I mean I can make an Instagram account for that fucking video. Or some shit. There's a lot of goofy shit I could do with this concept. Because I don't know if the storied legend of Emotion Eric is gonna be a massive video. But this is important to document. This guy, like... If you don't remember him, I don't think you guys understand how big of a meme this guy was. Alright. But anyway. Actually, you know what? So I don't fucking forget it. I'm gonna put Emotion Eric in my list of... I have like a notepad full of videos. So I don't forget it. I gotta put him, and I gotta put the Eric Harris website. What is this? This sounds like some Galaga shit. Wait, where the fuck did I... Oh, here it is. Samsung Notes. Oh, I recently put Nude Raider on there too. That's a good story. Emotion Eric. Alright. Lissa explains it all. Anipike. Yo, is Anime Turnpike still around? Yo, Anime Turnpike. Holy shit, dude. This was the anime site. I remember trying to draw their little character all the fucking time, and I suck shit at drawing, so I couldn't. Was this the website that had the explanation of what a chibi character is? Trixie Turnpike. Maybe not. Not FAQ. Oh yeah, this is... People would basically... You would make an anime website and send it to this site, and it would just archive all of the fucking anime sites. This might be... I mean, if I ever want to do an anime fan pages site, this is the fucking place to just go through. Anime Turnpike. I can just literally just do like an Anime Turnpike series. But we can just be like, alright, today let's look at some Dragon Ball websites from 2001. Boo's Dragon Ball page? Sure. Man, this is a fucking goldmine. Alright, but anyway, back to Chybot Ultra Battle. GameFAQs, Anime Gallery, Girls of Anime Index. Rubberfaces.com. Stretch and warp photos of your not-so-favorite celebrities. Okay. Rubber matchups. What's going on, Edgar? Trump or Gump? That's before he was president. Alright, let's... What was the other page? Alright, so those are... I clicked off of it by accident. Oh, wait, RM2K tutorials. Meet the Arc Horizon, that's what I wanted to look at. Staff. Here are a few quick profiles about your favorite website. Yeah, right, website. Staff type, guys, girls, random cute things. Fail Kunai. Webmaster, editor. GFX, artist, RPG. I mean, wow, FTP. Video games. A lot of RPGs, drawing, programming, reading, Piers Anthony rules, and generally bugging the hell out of people. The Mad Poet. GFX, artist, development, tutorial author, hobbies, anime. I'm trying to learn how to animate. Yay me. Wonder how that went. This was many years ago. This was 17 years ago. You had time to learn how to fucking anime. RPGs, making and playing tabletop. Yeah. Anime emoticon face. I have no life. Alright. Alright, so what the fuck is Nurses with Attitude? Original anime. Oh wait, here's the deal with the art. You can save these to your own hard drive if you like. But you're not allowed to post them on any website or use them for any purpose other than for your own personal uses. I wonder what those personal uses may be. For those of you that might be wondering, no, you're not allowed to print it out, use it for toilet paper either. That's, I believe, wiping your ass on a drawing you found on the internet constitutes fair use, so too bad. Some images are quite large. Let's see, what are we gonna find here? Gotta pick the best ones. I don't know. I'm gonna try the ones that sound the least like hentai. Alright, self-portrait. I don't think they drew hentai of themselves. It's nothing there. Matsuri's long-loved brother. Don't count on it. I have a feeling all these images are going to be broken. Cat girl. Akuma poster. It's all gone. Don't forget to take the Whatever I'm supposed to take, it's not here. Chaibot. Alright. Let's see if it says anything more about Chaibot Ultra Battle. Just Chubb, just the setup. FAQ. Oh, we read that already. Can you send it? No. Found something known as Chubb Site 2000 on GeoCities. It just tried to download a Tenchi MIDI to me. Alright, Chubb Site 2000. It's all garbled and shit, but let's see what if I can like delete this here. It's like set up in such a way that it wants to play MIDI files, but it just tries to download them. Alright, Chubb. Wave of the Future. Download Chubb. What is Chubb? This one wants to play Miyoshi. I'm assuming they're all going to be Tenchi songs. What is Chubb? Chubb is the leading edge in chat room gaming. It will take the world by storm. Chubb is exciting and funny. Watching a person play as Ash Ketchum from the Pokemon getting his ass kicked by a person playing Pikachu. Squall. Chubb is a game for AOL chat rooms. Chubb features people from different shows, from Sailor Moon to DBZ. What is cool about Chubb is that it gives you options others don't, such as FFA and teams, and up to 16 people can play together, not the normal 2 to 4. You can also make your own character with ease using Ganon 100's Character Maker. Chubb is fun and funny. It's a must-have. Download Chubb, Chubb FAQ. Duo's Fanfic Palace. Ah, it's gone. Let me think. There's something else I wanted to look. I feel like we're all chubbed out now. I wonder what happens if I just do the time frame and just look up like Elite Haxor in this time period. Alright, Haxor. Chapter 1. An apolitical website defacement might... Alright. I think it's this person's, like, dissertation shit. Exploit... Oh, it's this again. What did it say about Leet Speak? Oh, that site is acting peculiar. Hacking exposed. X-Files. Oh, this is a fucking McGraw-Hill book. Hack Project Benom Unix. Let's click on the shady Russian website, sure. Oh, actually, wait, Yu-Gi-Oh! This is catching my attention more right now. It's a fandom fucking page. Alright, shady Russian website, let's do it. Translate it. Charmander, Justin, it's me, the guy you DM'd on Insta about the dragon plugs. Dragon plugs. In order for this section to... Alright, it's just not working right, this website. Yeah, I guess there's not much popping up in that regard here. I guess let's look at abandonware sites. Abandonwaregames.net. Oh, this is a site. I think the site is like still like... Yeah, like this is still updated around. Well, let's see if it talks about the made-up fucking rules of abandonware. Yeah, Red Alert 2. I'm pretty sure Electronic Arts cares if you download Red Alert 2. It's like a 20-year-old game, so there's no more copyright. You can just have it. Yeah, abandonwaregames.net is an abandonware games archive for Amiga, Atari, blah, blah, blah. The games we are describing are no longer supported by the publishers. You will not buy them in stores anymore. The aim of our site is to keep old abandonware games for future generations. Damn, I could actually go for Red Alert 2 right now. All the games you can download and play on modern computers. On abandonwaregames.net, you'll find the best old games like Civilization, Cannon Fodder, blah blah blah. Red Alert 2. Hell yeah, download Red Alert 2. Alright. I want to find a game... I want to find like a shitty old abandonware site though. Like not one that's still around. Web rings. That's the thing you don't see that much anymore. The web rings where it's just like... You get all the sites together of a certain type and they all share each other and shit. So this is an abandonware web ring. Site listing. Let's sort them by rating. The best. I guess that didn't work. Alright, we have an abandonware site named A Force for Good. A Force for Good. Oh, this is still updated too. Oh, this is like literally like still like an active thing. Updated we're gonna look at these really old ones though. Oh yeah, I'm looking for shit that hasn't been updated since like 2000, 2001. My abandoned...
Everything that's gone wrong in this world.
Thanks for the sub, Lloyd Sunset. I imagine that a lot of these sites are like just like not around anymore though. Download Hooligans. You know what? You know what might get a good site? If I like searching wares, like people thought they were being funny by spelling wares as wires. I hate feds.com. Prawn. Can't click on the prawn over here. We're on fucking on Twitch. Can't look at prawn. Alright, the Acme Gazette. This might be good. I am elite wires trader, and I own you. The Acme Gazette. Local cartoon character declares moral bankruptcy. I'm assuming this is a satire website we've come across from 1997. Today in Acme Acres, local brat Montana Max filed for moral bankruptcy. Friends, at least those who would admit to being sane, said they were not at all surprised. I saw this coming for a long time, said local hero Buster Bunny. As far back as our early days at Acme Lou, the girls would be out front skipping rope and chanting 2468, Monty is a reprobate. Hey, I thought it referred to his politics. He then shrugged and added, who knew? Alright, let's find the acquirers. Why is this whole site? What is this site? Is this like? Oh, I get it. I mean, it's the Acme Gazettes, but as it was written by Tiny Toons characters. So we have Buster Bunny's take on fucking wares. Buster Bunny's Guide to Everyday Computing, with assistance from Justin Strufer at Monotron. Guide to Chat Rooms. Hi, computerists. In this issue's... I'm really curious if this is written to be like an actual helpful guide to computing, but written in the voice of Buster Bunny, not by Warner Brothers, but some random guy on the internet just decided to take it upon himself to roleplay as Buster Bunny, giving computer help. Buster Bunny's Guide to Everyday Computing by Buster Bunny, with assistance from Justin Strufer, Monotron. Guide to Chat Rooms. Hiya, computerists, as computer users call themselves, computerists. In this issue's column, we'll deal with the great feature of the internet, chat rooms. First off, you'll want to take this short quiz to see if you're ready for the world of online babbling. Do you have massive amounts of free time? Do you have a history of being obsessed with things? If male, do you enjoy impersonating a female? Do you enjoy impersonating a fucking cartoon child rabbit? If female, do you enjoy people thinking you're just a male impersonating a female? Also a female, do you enjoy being drowned in oceans of drool created by males? Are you creative enough to think of a really cheesy alias for yourself? Can you handle it? If you answered no to more than 2 of those questions, it's time to throw in the proverbial internet towel, blah blah blah. Alright. I'm gonna skip past this Buster Bunny article. Look at that. Most citizens speak one of 5 languages at IRC. Where's his, Alright. 2. Elite. AKA Elite Arit 31337. Spoken on all WaReZ software piracy channels, as well as by weenies from such channels who invade normal channels and attempt to disrupt the peace there. Oh, this is gonna be good. Whoop whoop. 3. Ebonics. Spoken on Hack and sometimes on WaReZ channels. Dang. Y'all's got to give me some shiznitterin' elite shiznits before I open up a can of whoop y'all adses. Give me some shiznitterin' elite shiznits. Technobabble. Spod Speak, spoken in Dalnet. Damn Soof, Harf Harf Harf. Any interesting pongs lately? Alright, and the last one's Jive. He gave no example of Jive. That probably would have been the best fucking one. Alright, so that's Bugs Bunny's thoughts on Lead Speak. We was Tiny Toons. Huh, alright. Let me think, what were some, like, common abandonware titles that might get me into the place? See, there's some things that are popping to mind that I'm not going to be able to look for on Twitch, like fucking CoverGirl Poker. I'm trying to think, what were some common abandonware games at the time? That bill is one of them. You see, the easiest way to find my way into these worlds would be to look up the porn games, but I can't do that. You know, oh, Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street. PC. PC Neverhood, that was a good one, yeah. Leisure Suit Larry. Actually, Neverhood might have been too recent. Suit Larry. I definitely found that game on abandonware sites. Abandonwaredos.com. But this isn't like one of those shitty made old websites. King's Quest, maybe. Zach McCracken, I think, actually. I think I specifically remember Zach McCracken having... No, maybe not. Maybe I can... You know what? I'm gonna expand the search range. Might help. 2002. But that, maybe even 2004 might be better. Happy, I remember Happy Puppy. Planeti Adventure. Oh, what is this? Abandonware. There was something about abandon. Oh, wait a second. This might get us somewhere here. Abandoned Socios. Abandonia. I remember that.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Thanks for the host, Beerman. I'm thinking some of these sites might have just never went away, so we look at them and they're like modern and shit. Internet Archive Software Collection, Molitor. I'm gonna specifically look up Abandonia, because I remember that being one of the big names, but they're still here. I want to see how they used to look.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Oh shit, Mr. GG's coming through with the big ass party. What's going on, dog? Looking at some abandonware websites now, which abandonware, if you don't know abandonware, it's basically like a totally like made up fucking concept where people used to be like, oh, well, if a game is old, it becomes legal to just pirate it. Which isn't true at all, but then, like, some companies disappear, so it kind of, for all intents and purposes, it winds up being that way, but there's no, like, legal actual fucking thing for it. Yeah, Broly Games found an interesting site of IDE64 WaReZ site, and their main point is no XXX banners. Yeah, it's gonna be... Maybe I need to be a little more careful in the search, because there were always... Not always, but a lot of times there were porn banners on these sites. So I gotta be a little careful. I don't got that Pokemon clout. I can't get away with fat titties on my stream. Lexi Drexley. Here's the thing about Adblock. Adblock is a more modern plugin, so it'll block a Google ad, but the old school sort of ad, it used to just be like, hey, you pay me to advertise on my website, so I manually place it there like any other image.
You're everything that's gone wrong in this world.
And hell yeah, thanks for gifting those subs, Mr. GG. After all the trouble I caused you by trying to get you to watch Special Poetry Slam.
You're everything that's gone wrong in this world.
Which, by the way, Special Poetry Slam, thinking about it, is something that I would like to cover at some point. But I, like, that tape just fucking appeared out of the fucking ether. Like, I don't know, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just like, here's this tape. It showed up on the internet, and it's just special ed kids doing stuff at a TV studio. One kid's going through his fucking Elvis collection. Another one is talking about how she likes things that are gothic. Here we go, Abandonia though. See, this one is not that bad of a site, but I feel like now we're in a little bit of the grittier side of the Abandonware world. Dune 2. Yo, Dune 2 does not get the credit it fucking deserves. Like, that game, it's basically an RTS. I think there is no Dune 1 game. It's just Dune 2, and there's a PC one and there's a Genesis one. And Dune 2, it's just a really good RTS. There was like some kind of fuckery why there was no Dune 1. I think there was supposed to be, and they were being developed concurrently. But then Dune 1 never got made and Dune 2 did. Hell yeah, Donatellas, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. And alright, Abandonware links. This might get us where we're going. If it loads. You never know. Hell yeah, thanks for gifting a sub, Drew Bagel. Welcome to being subscribed, Navia. Enjoy your blackface Justin Trudeau emote. Yeah, alright. I want this link to work. Maybe it'll work on this version. Oh, stick death. That would be another. Alright, so these are all broken, but they might go somewhere. Utility. Games. Utility. Index. Email. Not finding the links one. But oh, there's the emulation web ring though. Abandonware ring. Archived Abandonware ring. SelvaChameleon.net for old ass Abandonware site. Okay. Now we can see them as they were. Oldies backup, a force for good. They're still around. Abandoned ROMs Paradise. The Discworld. Computer. Bunny Abandonware. Clones Abandonware. That sounds promising to me. Is this Dragon Ball? Is this... I think this is Double Dragon music. Hell yeah, this is Double Dragon music. Alright, Game of the Month. Hello, I deleted the old guest book and I got a new one. Check it out. It's cool. I think that's all I'm going to say for today. See you next week or so. Game of the Month, downloads, goodies. What is the game? Warcraft. The famously abandoned franchise of Warcraft that, you know, Blizzard... You can download Warcraft. No one cares. Blizzard doesn't care about Warcraft. It's free. Hell yeah. Warcraft. Yes, Warcraft is made by Blizzard Entertainment in 1994. It's a really good real-time strategy game The game is all about a war between orcs and humans. You can even control both sides and fight for victory. Even though this game is made in 1994, it's still a very good game that almost everybody knows it. And today you can download it from Clones Abandonware. Oh, it's just a zip file. Let's look at old versions of the site though. Yeah, this isn't going to give us that many different versions. Alright, let's check out some more choices from this Abandonware. I'm going to pick for like the middling ones. I don't want ones that are so crappy that they got 1 star, but I don't want ones that are so polished that they got 5 stars. Bunny Abandonware, they got 5 stars. Classic Trash, that sounds really fucking familiar to me. That one is a 5 star. FAQ. Well, this... oh, nothing. Home of the Underdogs, I remember them. I think they're still around though. Alright, MSX Game. Oh, the alternating caps. That's how you know this is going to be good. Aesthetic. Oh, maybe it's going to be fucking nothing. Oh, here we go. It was the pop-up ad that was no good. 11/12/2002. Somebody stole my laptop. Somebody stole my computer. Please return this computer to me. I will pay you. It is not... Who? Alright. I'm very sad for the tragedy that's occurred to you, MSX Games. But do you think that... So, the logic here is that the person who stole this person's computer is going to just happen to come across this specific Abandonware website. They'd be like, damn, I guess I ought to return it to the person who owns this site. I don't know who the fuck they are even. Think about how many computers were stolen in this time period. I will pay you, it is not very valuable for you. But, for me, it contains an enormous amount of work, including the MSX database that I just finished. I know that you will look on this page because this page is a link in my internet. Oh, okay, alright. That's not so dumb, actually. He might have set this as his homepage. The honest people in the world. If I don't get my computer back, I cannot put my page online. I do not intend to make a new page, and I cannot get enough motivation to create a new web page. I'm really sorry, but for now, for the time being, I'm quitting all of my MSX activities. And so we go into March. And it looks like he never got his computer back. F. F for this man's computer. And until the, but before then, before Lost of It, he was working on his ROMs list. So this was mostly an MSX computer focus site, though. Not so much Abandonware, although it's kind of an Abandonware. The Abandonware world always kind of had like a little bit of a tangential crossover with emulation. Syntax error. Wait, what? Alright, so number of games, apps, and docs. Very old games on new systems. Z's Abandonware. He has 30 games. And no archive. XTC has 1,000 games. Over. Happy New Year. The database server is down for maintenance. Shouldn't take long. Edit, okay, we're up and running again. Error. Did they leave too? Okay, they did continue through 2003. .007 Goldfinger. They have this site has over 1,000 games, so. But they have some links down here too. Abandoned games, the good old days, abandoned places, to all. That sounds really familiar, actually. Free oldies, Echo Ring, Discworld, classic trash. Let's check out the good old days. Maybe not. The old Dotsers Abandonware with a grand total of 5 games. Yang, 2002. We don't claim ownership on the software titles offered here. All of them are classed as abandonware, though. That doesn't make it legal to download them in any way. Unless you own the original, you're committing a crime by copy. Even technically, owning the original doesn't necessarily mean you can download it. But like that was like another thing that like got around, so people just thought it was real and legal. Just like you're committing a crime by copying any of the files to your computer, unless it's clearly stated that this particular game application is freeware, just like we're committing a crime by offering them. What we're trying to achieve is to preserve these gems from being forgotten because they're unavailable to the public. And that actually is an important thing to do that like companies kind of, by and large, don't give a shit about. And there's definitely like a lot of games that are lost now because a company that didn't really give a shit about the game stopped making it available, and then the company went away, and then it's like, well, maybe, hopefully a person has it. But anyway, let's go into old Dotsers Abandonware. See, what's upsetting about this, like, a lot of the sites I'm coming across now, they don't, like, they're all, like, trying to look like nice, clean websites. I want a site that looks like fucking shit. Gotta have a site that looks like fucking shit. Like, with fucking flaming GIFs around and whatnot. Wait, go back to the main site. He lost his PC, too. Wait a second, what? I didn't even catch that. This is just a small site aiming to bring you the best in old classic games. 2002 was a crappy year for me, as I got hacked and lost my main computer. 99% of my site's content is stored on a server that I don't subscribe to anymore, so I guess that is going to disappear soon. So here's my resolution to you all. Due to space restrictions, I am moving all the MAME content and uploading all my abandonware games and site pages to a free but stable server I have had for years. So hopefully all links will be 100% working. Thanks for listening and drive safely, Dave. Yeah, so it's just computer problems are plaguing the abandonware community. I'm seeing how the standards are on this web ring. Maybe I do have to go to 1-star sites. So here's Dragon Sword Magic. There, this is what I'm looking for. Master of Magic. Microprose's award-winning 1994 strategy game is now available for download several places on the net. Pretty good graphics for when it was made in 1994. The strategy is great. Wait, so is this an abandonware game with abandonware site with just one game on it? Huh. Master of Magic. This is the absolutely unofficial message board. Master Magic message board. There's gotta be more of this, right? Someone did just, I guess there's nothing to stop you if you just had a site about one fucking game to add to the web ring. Enter the realm of the unimaginable. Telnet, Dragon Sword. Hello and welcome to the realm. Unfortunately, we are not yet open to players, but we invite you to log on and feel free to explore. Our address is dragonsword.com/7000, or you may have reached the world by clicking here. Dragon Sword is currently in development, so this is just like some indie game. Oh, a mod. Yes. Dragon Sword 7000. I used to play, when it comes to mods, I used to play Utopia a lot. I think that's a mod. Utopia was good, yeah. Trying to think what else I might be able to look into that's kind of like where's an abandonware tangential. I might have exhausted it though. I don't know, this might be a good place to cut the stream off, to be honest. What? Macrum Him. I found the kind of site you're looking for, the shitty... What's the site called? We already did the proggies earlier before. N-word, seen the new vids? I didn't see the new vids yet. Where's Bacau? Where's Bacau Index? Oh, cities. Oh, I see an XXX section down there. MP3s, cracks, cereals, top 69 vote, nice. This is because they made it the top 69. That's how you know this is like an original internet gangster. Money, link, MP3s, crack cereals. All right, what's it? Umor. I don't know what Umor is. I'm not gonna click on XXX though. Alright. Where? What? Let's see what MP3s they got. Alright, these are the songs we can download. Limp Bizkit, Fuck Slipknot. I don't recall Limp Bizkit having a song called Fuck Slipknot. I don't listen to Tori Amos, so I don't know if that's an actual song, but let's hear Limp Bizkit Fuck Slipknot, see what this actually is. If they still have it. Maybe I can go to archive for it, if not. Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. But we can download Aha, Blink-182, Bug Mafia. No, it's not there. Archive. Limp Bizkit, fuck Slipknot. Let's see it.
Империя. Богохульство. Выбери конец лучше. Люк отрезает себе руку и узнает, что Вейдер его отец. Хан замерзает до смерти. Все кончается на депрессивной ноте. Понимаешь, как в реальной жизни, ведь
Wait, what the?
сплошная череда.
I mean, first of all, so this is the song Limp Bizkit Fuck Slipknot, but it's not even the Russian version of Clerks. It's the English version of Clerks with a Russian guy talking over it, possibly doing the voiceover. What the fuck? Alright, here's another one. Limp Bizkit Fuck Slipknot Rare. I gotta hear this fucking song. What this song is supposed to be. Limp Bizkit Fuck Slipknot. Rare.
What did you like better, Jedi or The Empire Strikes Back?
Empire.
Blasphemy.
What? It's Clerks
Empire had
again.
the better ending. I mean,
What the
Luke gets
fuck?
his hand cut off, finds out Vader's his father, hand gets frozen, taken away by Boba Fett. It ends on such a down note. I mean, that's what life is, a series of down endings. All Jedi had was a bunch of Muppets.
Oh, it's a sample at the beginning.
All Jedi had was a bunch of Muppets.
Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming this has to just be something that like it went around on like LimeWire and shit like that, and people just said it was fucking Limp Bizkit making a song called Fuck Slipknot. But in reality, it was a fucking Chewbacca song in the Clerks clip. Alright. The unreleased song from Limp Bizkit, Fuck Slipknot. Not released yet, but Captain Serial, Where's Bacall got their top secret access. Alright, cracks. What cracks we got here? Oh man, we can get Macromedia Dreamweaver and make some nice, this is how you make a website like this with Macromedia Dreamweaver. I wouldn't be surprised if this actually was like that. Alright. Mass downloader. Oh my god. Cool edit. Hell yeah. You made all the fucking bangers in Cool Edit. Fireworks. I don't even remember what Fireworks was. Cereals. There's just a list of cereals. Alright. Software. WinBoost, Macromedia Flash 5. What? That's not. You don't even. Oh yeah. I guess you do pirate the Flash Cartoon Maker. I don't remember if you have to pay for that. I don't think you have to pay for that. I think it's just there. This is. Oh, I guess this is just regular legal software you can have for free. Macromedia Flash 5, BPM Studio. Norton multi-unzip, narrow burning ROM. I only just recently discovered. I thought I didn't have a CD like any like disk drive on my computer, but I do. Fucking narrow. I hated fucking burning CDs. Such a pain in the ass. Partition Magic CDR Win. Chewbacca. Top 69. How rich can you get on the net? The answer? Very. Netflip.com. Click on the ad below to get $200 instantly. Where is it? I can't. This fuck wants to deprive me of my wealth. I can't click on Netflip. Surf2web.com. Click on the ad below and get lots of money for surfing the web. Yo, I honestly, alright, surf to web. And I feel like this story is going to be like a good jumping off. Now I'm like satisfied that we found something in this shitty world. Surf to web. There used to be this thing online where you could install a thing on your computer that would just display ads over and over again. And by doing that, and there were like a bunch of different ways to game the system and shit like that too, but you would earn money by just having ads display on your computer all fucking day. And I never made enough money. Actually, I might have like once or twice. It was like penny. You're making fucking pennies to do this, and it would never add up to anything. But back then I would be like, I'm gonna do all these fucking toolbars, have all these ads playing on my computer. I'm gonna be fucking rich. I'm gonna be fucking balling with my toolbar ads, and it didn't happen. I maybe made a few pennies off of them, but there we go. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Net Zero. Someone brought up Net Zero. There were a bunch. So Net Zero came out, and Net Zero would basically be free dial-up internet service as long as you displayed the ad at the bottom while you're using it. Then a bunch of other websites. Eventually, Net Zero started charging, and a bunch of Net Zero alternatives popped up, and eventually Net Zero, like all these fucking things went away. You go back to AOL, and that was the end of that. But toolbars, man. Credit card making program. You can make a fucking credit card. Alright, now I gotta see, these are just zip files to download the credit card maker. What's going on, Zonga? Be paid? Never. Total email. It's pretty cool because it can give you money for anything. Read email, check out ads and sites, buy stuff. You get your money if you reach 50. See, like, they also made referrals and shit like that. So the people who had these sites probably did legitimately make decent money getting people to, like, install the toolbars and shit. Read email, check out ads and sites, buy stuff, you get your money, you reach $50. Which is pretty easy, people. It's not fucking easy to reach your $50 and pay out. Be paid, they never pay less than $20 per hour of ad. Yeah, no, nobody in the history of fucking ever, with these fucking toolbars, got paid $20 an hour to look at fucking ads. That's not a fucking thing. It was never a fucking thing. Not even in fucking 2001 money. Loon Arctic, it's beyond superb. First of all, because you get $10 instantly for joining. Second of all, because it pays for anything from reading email, seeing ad stuff. Impressive. Join here. What's kind of funny though, thinking about these shitty toolbars and how I used to use them to try to make money, this kind of shit probably was the kernel. It probably planted the kernel of an idea in my head that I'm one day going to be making money doing shit online. So in a stupid way, these shitty fucking toolbars to make money looking at ads online, if this shit had not existed, I might not have ever thought to even make a fucking... well, obviously then people are making money on YouTube when I started. But that was a part of a long path of me doing different things online to make money. So, in a stupid fucking way, without these ad bars, my channel might not have gotten into a point in my fucking life where my YouTube channel exists. It's fucking stupid to think about, but it's definitely a possibility. Like, we would have to go full fucking butterfly effect to know for sure, but it's possible. Now I'm satisfied. Now I'm satisfied to to cut the stream off, see if Bio can throw something together for YouTube out of this fucking video. Let me see who's around that I could send yowls to. Boom. Send you guys over. Oh, Bo Blacks is just chatting right now. I'll send you guys to Bo Blacks. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out for me. Hopefully this turns into a good episode for the channel, and you'll see all your glorious commentary along with it. But anyway, peace out.